Hi everyone and welcome to Lasers and Feelings Heist to the Museum Part 2. Our team are on a mission to steal the Jade Gemstone and it's gone well so far.
Why don't you try it from this angle and I kick him off the roof?
We rejoin them in a hover car with the ever-reliable Rot at the wheel. Let's see what happens next. Well, praise Lord Jeffrey because you do manage to get onto the road.
I mean, I'm not
I can
steering.
take the wheel.
I'm not
I can take the wheel.
Maybe you should steer whilst I've got my foot down.
Yeah.
So Julian, is that what you want to do?
I would like to take the wheel as I'm the best pilot.
Okay, so Julian, you take the wheel. We'll call this a lasers roll for you, sir. See
I
how
haven't said
well
what
you
I'm
can
going to
control
do
it.
yet.
Okay, go on. Go on.
I am going to grab onto the steering wheel very hard and flip over.
When you say flip over,
Bye, Vernon.
do you mean? Do you mean?
So we're upside down.
You're going to land upside down?
No. I'm going to carry on flying upside down.
But the thrusters are on the bottom.
Okay.
Well, we're going to fly for a very short distance and then we're going into the ground.
360.
PK, everybody dies.
You want to do a 360? I mean, it's technically a barrel roll.
That's true.
You've done this before, so it's lasers and it's 2 dice.
Dice. Okay.
Oh my god. Please be terrible.
2.
Oh.
It's a pass. 2 and 5.
2 and 5. Okay, that is a pass. You do a full 360 flip. There is a sort of construction just ahead, which includes a sort of ramp, which seems to lead you up to there's a sort of a bridge, and going across the road, and you hit this ramp. And you sort of just catch it, so it begins to roll the car. You go up this ramp, and you flip over this bridge. And as you're coming back down again, you complete the flip, and you hit, bang, nose down, straight into the road. The front of the car is not looking great, but it has still managed to keep its hovering momentum, and is still technically drivable. For now,
My foot's still on full accelerator.
Your foot is. I think the car is probably cut off at this point. Let's be honest.
My foot's still on full accelerator.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm imagining? It's just still going. Even though nothing's actually happening. The rev counter is going nuts. It's sort of gone off. It's gone off the end, but it's not actually going anywhere. Maybe Rot should not drive. Perhaps, Sir Julian, you would like to take
Leave it to me. I'm the best.
I wasn't driving when that happened. So...
That's true. That's true.
I didn't have control of the accelerator.
It was all Sir Julian's fault. Right. Sir Julian, you take the wheel and you get back to Davenport. So
I'm just sat in the passenger seat going.
yeah, you have one of them those baby. You know, when in The Simpsons, where Maggie looks like she's driving at the start. Yeah. You've got one of those. You get back to the ship, and you are at a point where, if you want to, you can make a plan for tonight's heist, shall we say? So you have some blueprints that Sir Julian has found. You know how to. You know that the cameras won't be working. You know the shift patterns of security. The only thing you don't really know is how to deal with that glass system. Although you are aware that a security card or a passcode will get it to lift up via the plaque. So. Plan. What are you guys thinking?
I need an apology.
You should probably find someone who will give it to you then.
Vernon, I need an apology. Otherwise, this isn't going to go any further. I'm quite, miffed is not a strong enough word. I don't know why you're all laughing. This is not a laughing matter.
I'm gonna say, you better find him then, because my name's not Vernon.
Well, in that case, Rot, would you like to, rob this gem with me and leave this Vernon chap out of this? Because he's ruddy. He's bobbed up my knee. Come on, look at it. I'm bloody losing blood here.
He's figuring around with a bottle in his leg for like 2 hours.
It bloody hurts.
I mean, it is canon that the bottle is still there. That's got to have happened.
Are we going to call you Glass Half Bob now?
Vernon.
Hey, Julie.
After Vernon. Vernon. Julie. Julie.
I was calling you Julie earlier.
I didn't notice.
That's fine. Someone else.
Wow.
Julie. Hey, Julie. I can fix that for you. I used to be a medic, man. I saw combat, man. Some wounds don't heal, man.
Would you like to help?
I'll try and help,
Sir Julian. Okay. Now you are correct, Rot. You are a medic, which means you will get 2 dice. Now, rather strangely for Rot, he's a 2 in lasers, and yet this would be a lasers roll.
so
Rot, you get
intentional.
I know you get 2 dice, but you need to get a 2 or a 1.
Well, that's a 3.
Ooh.
And it's on the floor, but it landed on 3.
The patch-up job is not good. Some glass is still in the leg. It will heal, but it won't heal well. No, it's
remember me by.
Tis but a flesh wound, Sir Julian.
It's but a flesh wound.
But
bottle to the knee.
It's pretty minor.
Whilst I'm patching him, and taking out the bottle, I look at the bottle and I'm like, oh man, I used to be a bartender.
And then he took an arrow.
You took a bottle to the knee.
Oh wow!
Right, gentlemen. As I say,
multiple times.
There is multiple times. There is a chance here to make a plan if you so wish.
Is that our style?
I think we should just ready go for it.
Virgil.
As long as Jeffrey's going to be there.
Virgil.
I don't listen to anything Vernon said.
I don't care what he said. I would like to go in the market in the Aurora station. There's something I want to try and get.
Okay. Well, the market is rather conveniently next to the spaceport. This is a moment where, as I say, you can make plans if you want to, and if there's anything that any of you want to plan before you go ahead, then obviously it's a good idea to do it now because you're about to go to a market in a moment where you can buy things for that plan. So have a little think before we pop to the market.
I had a good look of the floor,
and
I don't think there's a way in through the floor. So I think we should go through the roof.
Okay.
Great plan.
I agree.
So, Julian, anything from you plan-wise?
I don't do plans.
Of course not. You're
never
the best.
plan.
You're the best at plans, but you don't do them.
Especially if Vernon's involved.
Of course.
I don't plan. I will make a plan with Rot. Rot, would you like to? I'll make a plan with you, but not with Vernon, because...
Hey, man.
That's fine
Just
by
gotta
me.
get me there, man. I believe in the power of Jeffrey. Guide me.
Is there
You will use the
anything
gem.
you want to? Is there anything you want to plan before you go to the market? Please say yes or no. That's all I want.
No. It wasn't obvious. The answer was definitely not at this stage.
Okay. Right. So, as I say, you are going to head to the marquee, also known as the market. Now, Devonport Market is quite well known for having a good supply of bits and pieces. You can pretty much get hold of most things you want here within reason. The main market stall is run by a man named Corky. He's a very stern man and doesn't particularly like being bothered. But you walk up to him and he says, "Yes, what do you want?"
Could I, sir, get a grappling gun? Do you have one of those?
A grappling gun.
Yes.
Of course, is this for the three of you or just for you, sir?
Just for me.
Just for you. Okay, yes, we have a grappling gun. He goes into the back. A couple of moments later, he comes out, grappling gun. It looks sturdy. It's going to hold your weight. There's obviously no questions asked from this guy. He's like, "Yes, here you go. No problem at all." And he hands it over. And yeah, you do have the credits to pay for it if you, yeah.
Yep, and I stick it in my inventory.
Right, Julian, you are next. Right, sir, what do you want?
Hello, sir. I require a laser monocle 3000. Got a very, very simple, sir. It's just it's monocle with a laser, super powered laser. Very simple. Lots of them. So I'm sure you've got one.
When you say laser, do you mean a laser that shoots out, or like as in used as a weapon, or do you mean something that will allow you to scan?
No, it's more of a pointing laser, but it's very high powered.
As in like to point for a presentation.
But it will burn things and blind people.
I've walked away at this point. I'm going back to shit.
Okay, Virgil has walked away. You know what, Sir Julian? I will allow you to have this. What was the name of this contraption?
The laser monocle 3000.
Laser...
Father made it and sold it, in the masses, about 10 years ago.
Laser monocle 3000. Of course, we have those. I mean, come on, we're
here it is.
We are.
Got it.
My
you love paying for it.
I did actually say earlier that you would have enough money to buy something. So, seeing as you rolled that 4 earlier, Sir Julian. So, yes, you are sorted. You have just enough for the laser monocle 3000. Is there anything else that you're after?
Yeah, maybe some do you have any little cheesy nibbles or something like that?
Yes,
I got a bit peckish.
I mean, you have food on the ship, but if you want to buy them from here...
I have a hankering for cheesy nibbles.
Cheesy nibble hankering, right. Yes, of course, cheesy nibbles, no problem at all. Goes to the back again, comes out with cheesy nibble, TM, and hands them over.
Perfect, thank you, sir.
Okay. And you, sir, looking at Rot. Anything for you?
Man. I do, perchance, sell carpentry kits.
Yes, I mean, yes, sir. Yes, we do. What, are you okay?
A carpentry kit and a block of wood.
Okay. Again, he goes to the back. He comes out with a big block of wood and some carpentry tools, so chisel, hammer, etc. Okay, no worries. There you go.
Thanks, man.
You got the money?
Increase my money. I'll just slowly back away.
Sir.
Oh, no.
Sir, that does cost credits.
Jeffrey, thanks you for your service, man.
Okay. As you back out the shop, you realise that he is very much about to call security. Are you going to sprint away, or are you just gonna? How are you going to handle this?
Just gonna walk.
This was meant to be very simple.
Nothing simple when Jeffrey is here.
Okay. He puts a hand on your shoulder. As you're still walking, you're essentially just dragging him along with you as you keep going.
I'm going to reach out my hand and hold his shoulder. And I'm going to look at him and say, "That's right, brother. Now Jeffrey has touched you too." I keep walking. You didn't see this coming, did you?
What do I do with that?
Whatever you want.
Where's no amount of planning can ever get me to this point?
No.
The man drops to the floor, and he has seen the light.
I knew he would. It helped that I shoved him.
But for how long? I mean, that's exactly what I was trying to get at. Perhaps he's on the floor for another reason. For how long? Let's find out. Rot, make me a feelings roll.
That is... Oh, God, it's gone on the thing again. That is a number 1.
So that's a fail. Oh, no. Hold on. Yeah, no, sorry. That was a fail. Okay, so yes.
The only thing I could have failed. The only number.
Literally, yeah. Okay, he is on the floor. I think you've pushed him away enough, and seeing as you are quite a strong fellow, he's not going to be able to get up at that particular moment, but he's certainly going to remember you, sir, and perhaps consequences later.
Do you remember?
Perhaps consequences are to come back from the second time in 2 adventures where you've stolen, despite the fact you do have the money.
I'm a robot, man. Money don't mean nothing to me, man. The power of Jeffrey.
Okay, Rot, you walk backwards. You moonwalk all the way to the ship, and you find Sir Julian and Virgil there. You are at a phase now where, unless you want to talk about anything else, we will go to the moment when night falls, and you make your way to the museum.
I'm going to sit in the corner and start whittling.
I'm going to have a nap.
So, Julian, because you've had a nap, I will say that your wound has healed somewhat, so you won't be limping or anything during the
power nap.
Very useful.
Yeah, it was a hardcore power nap.
Oh,
it was the hand of Jeffrey.
You were touched by Jeffrey as well. Night falls, and it is night at the museum.
Christ.
Oh no! I know what this is doing.
No, it's not going anywhere near that. Don't worry. That was the only joke about that. Unless you start making them. All right. So you, I'm going to say, Julian, you will drive to the museum.
Best pilot.
With best pilot we've ever seen. With Rot and Virgil in the car as well. Perhaps tensions are a little high.
Still bloody pissed off.
Yes, I can imagine. I think everybody is a bit. But you arrive at the front of the museum, and your plan is a go.
What, man?
I reach out to Julie. Julie. He's gonna drive a car, Julie.
See you later, fuckers. And I grapple hook to the roof.
I say, take us higher. Take us higher.
Okay. For some reason, I listen to him. I'm gonna go higher. I will go. Maybe I go too high. Okay.
No, that's the keep going.
Are you talking about the hover car?
Yeah, as high as we
We're
can
in the
get.
ship.
Okay. Well, first of all, Virgil. No, you're in the car. Hover car.
In the car.
The
right.
fucked up hover car.
Yep.
Okay. I thought we were back in the ship.
It still works.
Oh, for a while.
So yes, you. Sorry. Because the museum is about 15 minutes away from the spaceport. You take the car to the museum, and Virgil, you have decided to use the grapple gun from the sounds of things.
Yes.
Superb. Let's make that a lasers roll.
Alrighty. 4.
Okay, that's a fail. I did say this thing was sturdy, so it's not going to drop you. But you are going to have a complication with getting onto the roof. Essentially, maybe you've never used a grapple gun or haven't used this type of grapple gun before, because you are essentially there dangling by your fingertips, trying to get up onto the roof.
I hope he falls.
Let's say that if there were any security around, maybe they would see something like this: a man dangling off a one-story building.
Now, can I actually do something nice?
Sir Julian, go on.
In a very strange moment, I tip straight down in the car and go underneath Vernon, and raise up to catch his legs so he doesn't fall.
Okay. Great. Okay. So that will be a lasers roll, please, Sir Julian.
4.
Okay, that's a laser feelings. Great. So yeah, that works
Jesus,
absolutely perfectly. Virgil, you are now on the roof, no problems at all. Sir Julian,
Take us higher.
you are extremely lucky because I was about to say you'll probably got your headlights on and the security are going to see that, but
I think. Hold on. Hasn't it gone face down into
There's nothing
the
left on the front, is there?
Yes.
lights?
But as you're flipping it up, I'm going to say the lights are still somewhat working.
It's slightly smashed.
Slightly smashed, yeah.
Okay.
But
Blinking into the
yes,
darkness.
because you've got a laser feelings, I will let you have that without security seeing. I was going to say I've realised I didn't let you answer have a question whilst you're on the ship, so you actually have 2 questions.
So your 2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
My first question is, Vernon, can I have my apology? I slaved you.
Good hell.
I like how it's meant to be a question for me, and you ask him the question.
Vernon did that for me last time. I'm shouting it up.
I was going to say, despite the fact you're in a car and he's on a roof. But that's fine, whatever. Okay, great. First question done. So, Julian, have you got a second question for now?
Second question. What's the easiest way to get... What's the easiest way to get in at the top?
Are you sure you want to enter at the top?
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay. Jesus, all right. I mean, there is only one entry point at the top, if that's really what you want to do. You only have one entry point, which is to go through the vent. So that is the only way to get in through the roof.
I shall go up. I am quite pissed off that I've been told to go to hell, so I actually start to ascend and go to hell.
It will not go that high, but it seeing as you managed to do this for Virgil, it will go to a height where you could both jump on the bonnet and then get onto the roof from there.
I shall stand on the roof.
You're going to go up to the roof. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, you bring the hover
and
car.
I land the car.
Okay.
Which is dangerous.
So
I have to say,
the hover car will not go up to the roof. It just can't hover that high. But it will get you to a point, as I said, that will allow you to climb up to the roof, so you can get onto the bonnet and jump up. So that's what you do, unless you want to do something else.
It won't go up 30 centimeters.
I mean, we're talking more like 6 foot, essentially. It's just not a hover car is not powered to go that high, essentially.
What a useless
Okay.
vehicle.
Dreadful vehicle.
Dreadful car.
Someone wrote it off earlier.
yeah. Perhaps it could have done it if it worked. It was in perfect working
It's
order.
floating, or should we say a dangling pair of blue balls?
yeah. Well, square balls. Yes, Sir Julian, is that what you want to do?
I'll stay in the car.
Okay. Sorry, Rot. What would you like to do?
I'm really disappointed I can't get higher. Okay, so hang on. So we're like 6 foot under the lip.
Basically, right next to a window. You're sort of at the very top of a window right now.
So I'm gonna say to Julie.
Mhm.
Julie.
Me, Julie.
Hey man. Just look right in front of one of those windows for me, man.
Oh no.
Okay.
Just hover right in front.
I do is.
I'll allow that.
Say.
I'll allow that. That's fine. You don't have to roll.
Okay. And I turn to him and I say, "Hey, Julie, leaving the power of Jeff." And I hand him this perfectly sculpted figure of Jeffrey that I've made in the time since. And I take my chisel and my hammer and I go to the window and I go, bam, and smash into the window with the point of the hammer.
That is an excellent use of a chisel. Let's make that. I mean, I want to say lasers, but I don't feel like it can be. I'm going to make it feelings, but I'm going to give you, seeing as you're prepared, you've technically bought this this thing. I'm going to give you 2 dice.
I was going to do something else, but I'll adapt it. It's fine.
I like that. That was clever.
Ha! Spy and a 6. 2 and a 6.
Okie dokie. 2 and a 6, did you say?
Yep. 2 and 6.
Oh, okay. So you got laser feelings as well. Nice one.
My first roll was
All
a
right.
2.
The entire pane just pops out. The window doesn't smash; it pops out and essentially falls to the floor. You can walk straight through. It is obviously going to crash when it hits the floor, though. You have a question if you want to ask it.
How hard would I hit my head if I just jumped in?
No, you'd be fine.
It's a shame. I jump in.
So, Julian, are you doing anything, or are you staying in the car for now?
The car can't fit through the window.
No, it's too small. It's the window's way too small.
I think I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
I will stay there as the getaway vehicle.
Okay, Virgil, we'll go over to you. You are on the roof. You've just used a grappling thing. So Julian's helped you on to the roof, and it's up to you what you want to do next.
I'm going to go in the vent.
In the vent. Excellent. Okay. Right. I will make you roll. Do you know what? This was planned. So I'm actually going to give you 2 dice on this, but it's going to be lasers.
Okay. A 2 and a 6.
Okay. 2 allows you a pass. So you fit through the vents. And you wiggle to a point that you believe will take you into the yes, you army crawl, and you are at a point where you believe you will be above the emerald room.
Is there any kind of like a little great thing to pop out and? Okay.
There is absolutely. Would you like to do that?
I'm gonna look through and scan first. Okay.
As you look through and scan, you will see that the cameras are all shut off. There's obviously that's not working. You will see that the perspex glass is still in front of the emerald, the gemstone, and you will see that there is a guard just about to round a corner and notice that a glass pane has been broken just outside. So that'll be fun.
Can I see the guard?
You can see a flashlight. You can't see the guard yet because I'm about to come over to Rot to decide what he wants to do, as he will also be able to see a flashlight with a man about to round the corner.
I yell at the top of my voice. Jeffrey!
Okay. I mean, I want you to roll, but I don't think you should. No, do you know what? I'm going to make you roll to see if it's Jeffrey. There's 3 guards.
Roll for Jeffrey.
Make me a lasers roll, please. Roll for Jeffrey's the t-shirt. I mean, that is
yeah.
C'est toi.
Sorry, you rolled for Jeffrey and you did not get Jeffrey. Another guard rounds the corner and
So you're 2
you.
guards, or 1 guard?
Just one. Just
okay.
one.
Sorry,
there's 3 patrolling, but just 1 guard that's there at the moment.
But it's not
rounds the corner and sees you, and says, "What the hell's going on here? Who are you?"
I look at him and I'm like, "You're not Jeffrey." And I take the chisel and I go into his head.
Oh
my god! Wow.
Turns out some damage happened when he got hit in the head earlier.
Okay.
Was that my hit to the head?
Yeah.
Skynet has finally connected to your Wi-Fi.
Right. Make me a feelings roll, please.
Power of Jeffrey compels you. He sure does.
What is it?
It's a 2.
It's laser feelings.
It sure is.
Okay. All right. So, I was about to say he is going to raise the alarm, but as you got a laser feelings, I will allow you for that not to happen. So you crack him perfectly in the head, is it?
Well, I go chisel first and then hammer it.
Okay. Explain to me what that looks like.
It looks like someone's just attacked a watermelon with a chisel and a hammer.
I mean, this man is definitely dead.
I'm just in the bed. What the fuck?
Okay. Virgil and Julian, you have obviously both seen this.
Well, we've seen blood splattering. Like...
Yeah.
Just you outside next to the window, just...
yeah. Is there bits of blood on the window?
Yeah. Okay. What a conundrum. Well, I think that despite the fact there was no alarm raised, there will be other guards coming very soon. As I said, the place gets checked every 10 minutes. You will probably have another guard there in a few minutes' time. I'd say up to 10 minutes. You have some time to do some heisting. What would you like to do? Let's go to Virgil first of all.
I'm just kind of spectating now, but I'm just going to see what he does next. I'm going to see what Rot does next. So I'm going to stick in the... So, Julian, are you sticking in the car, or are you coming out to try and stop the madness?
I think... Well, what am I doing if I went through the window? Where am I?
You would be... basically, you could... Straight ahead of you would be the Gemstone Hall.
Okay. I'm gonna step onto the window ledge so I can have a view of the room.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And you can basically see the same as Virgil. It is somewhat dark, but you can sort of see everything.
It's so dark.
Cameras are off.
Night vision. Remember, got night vision.
Hey.
But you can see everything.
Okay.
Cameras are off. The plexiglass is still down. And the plaque is still there. And yes, that's about it. Is that all you want to do for now?
Yes.
Rot. We come over to you. I'm going to tell you something now, seeing as you rolled that laser feelings that I probably should have told you before, which is that this man has a key card on his person. Perhaps that will help you in some way. What would you like to do?
Look down in realization of what I've done, and I start trying to put his head back together, piece by piece. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Okay. He is... It's like Humpty Dumpty. Right, unless you have anything else you want to do, I'm happy for you to sit there trying to put this man's head back together.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, Sir Julian, we're back over to you. What would you like to do?
Kane. At Rot's head.
Mm-hmm.
As hard as strong left arm. As hard as I can do it.
Okay, are you throwing it? Or are you hitting him? What are you doing?
No, I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay, you're throwing it. Okay, for God's sake. Feelings roll, please. So, Julian.
3.
Okay, that's a fail. You throw half a cane at him and you completely miss. I mean, in fact, let's say it goes into Melonhead.
Yeah.
Okay. Virgil, I'm going to pop over to you. Is there anything you want to do?
Would I see this key card from the vent?
Yes.
I'm going to pop open the grate, and then I'm gonna kind of take the spike end, the grappling hook, and just in the vent, and then I'm gonna slowly descend down.
Okay. it's a grappling hook and you were ready. I'm going to make this a lasers, but it's going to be 2 dice again.
Okay. 5 and a 6.
Oh dear. Okay. So
bad idea.
the grappling hook works perfectly. There's nothing wrong with it. As I say, sturdy. It's going to hold your weight. The vent that you open, though, unfortunately, doesn't swing open. It is just, sort of latched on. As soon as you unlatch it, it just drops straight to the floor. That makes a sound, and there will be security guards coming any moment. So you can imagine that there's a rush on.
Ben lands on Melonhead. And misses, and narrowly misses.
Yeah.
Should it
Can
miss?
he be impaled on my cane?
So what that basically means is that all 3 of you have now attacked poor Melonhead. In some way.
match.
Whether you meant to or not, you have all done it.
Oh, don't call his name. Makes us feel guilty.
So Melonhead is dead already. Okay.
Just making sure.
Virgil, you are now on the ground floor.
God. It's crawling out the vent.
What would you like to do?
I'm like, I grabbed the key card.
Okay, great. I take it you go over to the what's it called
because one of us was paying attention. Yeah.
You put it straight through. Fantastic. Okay, it reads ID number 3414. John Smith. Accepted. And then the plexiglass begins to raise. And just as that happens, 2 guards come around the corner and notice the 3 of you. One of them is Jeffrey. The other one is not Jeffrey.
It's the devil.
Both of them have nightsticks, and both of them are ready to attack. And this is a point where I want you all to roll for initiative.
Okay.
On D6 still.
Yes, please.
5.
5. Okay, that. Oh god. 2. Oh my. Do you know what? I literally rolled a 4 and a 3, so that's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey!
Okay.
Melonhead would have been 6.
yeah. He would have. Sir Julian, you have 2 guards coming towards you. You don't recognise either of them because you didn't see Jeffrey earlier. What?
No, he does. Of course he does. He's got a perfectly etched statue.
You see the etched statue in front of you go, oh, my goodness, he's real.
Doesn't mean anything to me. I wasn't paying attention to that,
Okay.
I'm still rather pissed off, I have to say.
Are you?
Yes, yeah, bloody hell, yes. The laser monocle's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And I do a sweeping beam like Superman would. Sweeping beam that goes over Vernon and the 2 guards.
Oh, you fuck.
Right over their eyes.
Okay. me.
Okay.
A lasers roll. Yeah, you get 2 rolls.
I got a 4. Is
You don't have to roll the second one. That's fine.
What's up with this dice?
I mean, actually, roll the second one.
So many laser feelings tonight.
Just in case you get another laser feelings, roll the second one.
All right, okay. Okay, that's different. That's 6.
Okay, cool. Right, you succeed. Virgil, make me a saving roll. Let's call this a feelings.
I hope it hurts.
I got a 1.
Okay, Virgil, you're going to be having some vision problems for a little while as this laser.
What problems?
Some vision problems. As this laser cuts across your eyes. I will say that for the next minute, you are going to see fuzzy. You are not going to be able to be. You're not going to be blind. You're just going to see a little fuzzy. Maybe your aim's going to be a little bit off.
I point at him and laugh.
Not that I can see it, but
Yeah, that's true. Somebody's laughing. Virgil, somebody's laughing. The guards are also rolling, and you have got both of them as well.
No, Jeffrey.
a little bit unsure of what the heckins is going on.
Aren't
They
we
both
all?
can't see very well in front of them, and that hasn't gone particularly well for either of them. So the first guard that was not Jeffrey rolled a 4, so he's going to go next. He has his nightstick. And he is coming for who's going to be closest? Rot. You're probably going to be closest as you're next to Melonhead. Plus, he probably wants some revenge. So
I'm trying to put his friend back together. He doesn't know.
All the king's horses and all the king's men
aren't here. It's just me.
That's right. Yeah. So he is going to roll for a lasers. That took ages. That is a hit. I'm afraid you are going to get a donk on the head. Rot.
Isn't his vision like really blurry?
It is.
How did he aim?
Because Rot is actually quite close, so I'm going to allow him to be able to hit. So, Rot, you get a donk on the head. If you were human, that would bring up a lump. But as you're not, it's just going to show through a little bit of wiring from your android brain. Next, we have Jeffrey. He is also, as I say, the closest person seems to be Rot, so I'm afraid he's going to come for you as well. And he has... he's rolled a 2. That is a hit. So, Rot, I'm afraid that is going to be a clap on the side. Let's
Double
go for where the exactly. Let's go for the right temple. You are going to take a clap again. It's done some damage, but it's not going to be fatal. Let's say it's just again there's some wiring coming through just near where the temple would be. Again, something that would certainly need to be fixed fairly soon. Otherwise, you might begin to have malfunction problems.
More.
And next is Rot.
Well, I think I've just been like, poof, 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 and then I've just been like left into the melon head. Just collapsed because I've been battered down the head.
Oh god!
And I come up and I'm like, what the hell? Who are you? Oh, you. Looking at Vernon. And then I turn around and see Bob and I'm like, Nan is back.
This is the transformation to Nan, and that will make your laser feelings roll a 5 now. Good God.
Inopportune moment, more psychopaths.
Oh no.
Maximum chaos.
You are in front of 2 guards. You have 2 hits on the head, which suggests perhaps they were the ones to do it. What would you like to do?
So, okay, let me just get my exact position here. So I'm essentially on the floor with a face full of face.
Yes.
I've got the 2 guards that stood next to me, pretty much.
That's right.
They're dazed as well.
Yeah. They're also dazed. Everyone's dazed and confused. How far? So how far am I from the window? From Virgil?
You are okay. Virgil. So Virgil is in the Emerald Room. You are outside in the corridor. You have Sir Julian in the window. You are only a few feet away from the window. And yeah, as I say, just outside the Emerald Room. Did I say Emerald? I meant Jade. Jade Gemstone. Close enough. I know, right?
Let's get both of them.
They're also 2 gems. Okay, so I am going to grab the guard Melonhead's legs, and I'm going to use him as a bat.
Shield.
And I'm going to, from the floor, sweep him and try and take out the legs of the 2 guards next to me so they go on the floor as well.
Okay. Sounds like a feelings roll to me.
Good. We've swapped.
You have swapped.
5 or 6?
Yep.
4.
Ooh, okay, so, no, you know what? I'm going to ask for you to describe how this fails.
So it turns out what I didn't realize is that when Rot dropped to his knees, he actually crushed the legs of Melonhead. So as Nan goes to pick up the legs and sweep them, he finds it's just 2 feet in his hands. And he's left going, this is crazy. Even by my standards, this is crazy.
That's great. That is great. Okay, all right. So you're left there holding.
By the way, is the second time that Rot has crushed someone's torso entirely by accident.
So I'm going to leave you there holding 2 feet in your hand, and we're going to pop over to Virgil. What would you like to do?
Right. I have a medical bag.
Mm-hmm.
Should I say there's some special spray that's going to help my eyesight?
Yes, absolutely. Yes. And this will take up your turn.
That's fine. Do you want me to remove the medical bag or?
No. It's I think that's fine. It's going to have lots of different bits and pieces in it. So cool. I'm going to allow that. We will call that a lasers roll, and you get advantage because you have the bag. So two dice.
I'm also a doctor as well, secondary.
Yes, true.
I've got a 1 and a 6.
Okay, great. So that is a pass. So you have spray.
Oh, that sounds better. Oh, I'm going to end your life.
It's basically a saline solution. Let's be honest.
Now I'm gonna laugh more.
He just had a magic sponge in the bag. He was just like,
yeah.
I'm there.
But yeah, you're absolutely fine. Your sight is perfect, and you can see.
It's the future.
You can see an android holding some feet. We are going to go back up the list and go to Sir Julian. What would you like to do, sir? You have 2 guards in front of you or close to you.
Can I see this Jade Stone?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
I'm going to run forward and grab the stone.
Yep, that's fine. That's fine. There's the Perspex class has listed by this point, and you are absolutely able to go and grab the Jade Stone. That will be your turn. You won't be able to attack.
And I hide behind the plinth where it is.
Great. Okay. Yep, that's fine. That will be your turn, but you now have the Jade Gemstone in your possession. That's great. Right, we're going to go back to our security guards. So they are having sight problems, as you can imagine.
Yeah, they think they see an android holding 2 feet in front of them.
Exactly. And you can imagine them rubbing their eyes and thinking, this can't be right. No way. That guy's head looks like a melon. This is crazy. I'm going to actually say that they are in a lot of trouble sight-wise. And I'm actually going to roll to see if they're allowed to actually take an action at this point. So that is a no for the first guy. And we will go to Jeffrey and see if he's allowed to take an action. That's a yes for Jeffrey. So
it's Jeffrey, isn't he?
It's Jeffrey. I mean, what were you expecting? So he, first of all, realizes, that his colleague is having problems and unable to react. He is probably thinking maybe about retreating. So he is actually going to grab his friend and try to run away because I think he realizes at this point if somebody is holding a man's feet and doesn't, brandishing 2 feet.
I don't get paid enough.
I think they're thinking this isn't for us. At that exact moment, Jeffrey sort of backs away. He gets a call on his phone that seems to be from his daughter, and this perhaps has made him has informed his decision that perhaps he doesn't want to be killed today. And he answers the phone. And
he answers the phone.
the communicator the communicator and talks to his daughter whilst backing away from
Sorry,
the two
man,
of
I'm in
you.
the middle of something. Can you call back?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
busy.
Jeffrey's as crazy as the rest of us.
Is he okay?
little busy right now, dear. I'm going to call you back later as he walks away and out of sight. You are essentially out of combat at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
Good job to the both of you.
Well,
We planned it well.
I mean, at this exact moment, you hear a door close, and you hear somebody behind you. You turn to look at it, and it's Battenborough, the manager, and he says, "And here we find 3 blackguards trying to make off with our gemstone. I've called the police, and I would like you to stand there and take your punishment. Thank you." Are you complying?
I'm throwing the gemstone right at his eye.
Virgil, you also want to do something. Go on.
I will catch that gem and then towards the car with my grappling gun. Catch.
Okay. So, Julian, I want you to throw. That will be a laser's throw.
It's a 6.
Okay, that's a fail. All right, no worries. So you do go to throw it, and it's not going anywhere near him. Virgil, make me a lasers roll as well, I think.
5.
You miss. So what happens is Attenborough catches the You morons.
Oh, Vernon, ruddy hell. You idiot.
And he old man waddles to try and basically try to escape and get away.
Hold on. Before he does that,
Yes.
the lost cane.
Go on.
Don't try and catch this, Vernon, okay? I'm gonna throw it.
You throw the cane, okay.
At
That's
the
going
back
to
of
be
his head.
back of his head. That's going to be a feelings, please, Mr. Julian.
Surely that's a double
Mr.
roll
Julian.
because of my strong arm.
No, absolutely not. I would have given it to you if you hadn't said that.
1.
Oh my god, you missed! He's about to head out the door.
I've lost my canes!
Before that happens, I'm going to chuck a foot at him.
Okay, that's fine. He's still he's an old man. He's still going to waddle towards the door, so that's fine. I'll give you some time to do that. We going left foot or right foot?
Well, I don't know. He's dead, so I'll just chuck whatever one's in my...
Okay, right. I'll
just chuck one of them.
Let's go for a lasers roll for that.
Best foot forward. That's a 6.
That's a miss.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know you needed a hand, but I only had a foot. It's the one number.
He's okay. He's waddled out to the garden.
Can we follow him?
Of course, you can follow him. He's very slow.
Let's run after him.
Okay.
Oh, but I'm gonna pick up my cane.
Okay. Yes. I'll allow you that. You've got more than enough time
And
to pick
my
up your cane.
foot.
Are you
So
taking,
you're 2 foot still.
Are you taking
Yes.
2 feet with you, Ned?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I'm going
Virgil, are you following as
to
well?
dance across the hall really badly because I've got 2 left feet.
I'll pick out the gem.
The gem is with.
Oh, he picked it up, did he?
That's right. Yeah, he caught it out of the air when it was poorly thrown.
If that's the case, I'm going to grapple hook him.
Ooh.
Okay, he's in
Wow,
the
look at
garden.
this.
He's in the garden. He has gone through the door, but as soon as you get out there, I'll allow you to do that, if that's okay.
Beat that door down and fire that grappler.
Okay, all right, great. So
Yo,
Virgil's
wrangle
gonna
me at Attenborough.
Battenborough, please.
Battenborough. He's about to get battered.
He's about to get battered, bruh.
Virgil is first through the door in that case, and he does utilize the grappling hook. Let's make this a lasers.
It's gone
roll,
so
please.
well so far.
Yes.
So you say lasers?
Yes, please.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Go on.
Say,
What did you roll? Sorry.
4.
Oh my god. It's so bad.
I should just shoot with my real gun that I have.
Last time we were so accurate.
Fucking Moses just walking along.
Calibrations are. This is a faulty product.
I mean, don't praise Jeffrey. Praise Battenborough is all I'm saying.
Force idle.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I bring out the laser,
Okay.
and
You're gonna try and blind him, are you?
yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go for the blinding. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
All right.
Is there lasers?
Oh my god. Yeah, it's the lasers, and it's 2 because you bought the item. You're prepared. Oh.
Okay. So prepared.
Oh man, my head.
Oh, I passed. 5 and a 3. Thank God for that.
You don't have the stone yet, remember. All you've done is you've managed to blind him for about a minute. So he's not
That's enough, don't worry.
to see anything. So he's now waddling around in the garden, bumping into things, not really sure what's going on. He's sort of saying to himself, and here we have... I don't know what we have. I can't see anything.
Okay.
I'm going to bring out my actual gun.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Do I set to stun or not?
Up to
I'll
you.
roll for it. I'm going to roll for it.
You're going to make... Okay.
I'm going to roll for if I stun him or I'm actually going to shoot him through the kneecap from back behind.
Oh.
Ready? So I'm going to shoot him.
Okay.
I did it 1 to 3. 1 to 3. I was going to use the actual gun of 4 to 6. I was going to stun him. I'm shooting him right through the back of the knee.
Back of the knee.
So
He's not getting away anymore. That's fine.
He's never getting away. Let's be honest.
That's the lasers,
No.
and you used to be a soldier, so that is 2 2 rolls that you get.
Okay.
Yeah.
4 and a 2.
Okay, that's a success. He does take a shot straight through the knee and drop to the floor.
You used to be a naturist.
Now he's about to be one with nature.
Wait, that's not right. It's naturalist.
Well, I never said he was wearing clothes.
Oh, no. Details.
He is.
Oh,
he is.
God.
He is. He
I'd have
is.
lasered somewhere else.
Charging for the service.
So, he's on the floor. The gemstone has dropped out of his hand because he's, as you can imagine, completely unsure what's going on. He's got a wound to his knee. He's going to need to get that sorted. He's not running off with the stone anymore. All that he says is, and here we have a ruined knee. What a lot of pain this is causing.
Bloody hell.
Okay, Virgil, you have the gem. You have taken so bloody long to do this that the police are about to arrive. May I suggest running to the car and trying to
I'm
get
going
away?
to grapple hook to the car if I can see it.
I will allow that. Yes.
Yes.
You full on Batman grapple hook to the car. The other 2 of you, what would you like to do? Just run to the car?
I'm going to go up to Battenborough
Yeah.
and say, would you like a drink? I've got a shoey.
He's in too much pain to respond, to be honest.
You're no fun. And I'll just fuck off.
I'll have
Fair
it.
enough.
With the feet.
Okay. Okay. Great.
I
Right,
will,
so,
head back to the car.
So, Julian, are you driving?
Naturally.
Okay, great. Excellent. So you are basically heading back to the spaceport. You want to basically get out of here as quickly as possible. But you took so long, and this was not originally the plan, that the police basically saw you getting into the car with the gemstone and are chasing after you. So there is 1 hover car. There are 2 hover bikes. and they are hot on your tail. We are going to keep the same initiative, and I'm going to just add in one more, which will be one of the hover bikes. So, Sir Julian, we're basically going back into the same initiative. You are driving currently. There is a hover bike that has come over to your driver's side door, and it looks like the biker is trying to grab hold of the wheel in an attempt to try and swerve you off the road. What would you like to do?
I think this is at the point where Julian would like his revenge on Vernon.
Okay.
You already blamed me, but yeah.
Okay.
Perfect timing. That wasn't enough. If I get this, it's even. I'm gonna get my cane.
Yep.
Broken side down.
Right.
And Vernon's in the back of the car, so
Yes.
I'm gonna ram it into his knee.
Okay.
Okay. Sir Julian, feelings roll, please.
Yes.
What is it?
4.
4. Oh my god, laser feelings as well. I am going to say Virgil gets a saving roll because I allowed you a saving roll for the bottle. So Virgil, let's make that a feelings roll, please.
Okay. Why does it roll the opposite of what I fucking want it to be? It's a 1.
Wasn't that the same event last time?
You're a doctor. Deal with it.
The cane goes straight through the. What were you aiming for?
Oh, Jesus!
He's aiming for his knee.
Jeremy!
Jeffrey.
Whatever!
Tell me how this looks, Julian.
It's a ruddy mess. It really is. Like, it's right through, because he's sitting down right through the top of his kneecap. It almost splits the leg, really.
Okay.
Because it's the broken side, the shards have like split up when I run into his knee.
We have the most graphic violence.
Vernon, can I have an apology now?
I will now, Virgil. We will come to you.
We will.
When it's your turn, we will come to you and we will see.
We're even now.
Apology.
Oh, are we?
So first things first. There is a car coming up behind you. They are going to take. There's a police hover car. They are going to try and hit into the back of you. Again, they are trying to make you unbalanced, try and make you swerve. With the hope, I think, of trying to make you slow down and stop. So that is going to be a roll for me. That's a feelings roll, which they failed. So that they tried to hit into you, and let's say, Sir Julian, you see it just in time and managed to swerve out of the way.
I have a question as well.
Oh yeah, you got a laser feelings, of course, Sir Julian. Stop getting laser feelings.
Sorry,
what is
I think
your
this dice might be slightly weighted.
I know, right? What's your question, sir?
My question is, Vernon. No, it is. Do these Rozzers that are chasing us? Do they have some weakness that we can take them down with?
The bikers, well, you can imagine bikers aren't the most stable, so perhaps using the car would be a good idea. I mean, the most obvious thing for the guys in the car, taking out the driver, stun, kill, would deal with them.
Or laser monocle.
Or laser, yeah, that is true as well. That would work quite nicely. They'd be unable to see. Okay, we come to one of the bikes. This is going to be the bike that was trying to grab the wheel from you, Sir Julian, and they fail. So they basically hit up against the car, trying to sort of like reach over, but they can't quite get there. They're going to remain sort of just on your tail, though, possibly to try the same again. And then we come to Nan.
Firstly, look at like what the fuck's happened just here, please. Because I'm like, even for me, this is a lot. I think I need to leave. Look after these, and I put the 2 feet with the shoes in down.
Right.
And Jeffrey?
I think I've got a friend in another world who might appreciate these shoes. Jump out the car and try and jump onto the bike next to us.
That is an awesome idea. Okay, let's make this a lasers roll. I think.
Laser.
I mean, a 6 would be funny.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Oh my god.
That's amazing. Oh my god. Okay. You go to jump out the car and to jump onto the bike. You basically end up hitting the guy on the bike, but he manages to keep balance. And what's happening right now is you have your feet in the car and you have your hands and your head on the bike. And you are essentially like in between
like a Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, between the two, pretty much in peril, shall we say? Okay. We have the last of the hover bikes, which is actually with the police hover car, is going to try and come up on the right hand side and is going to try and take a shot, I would say, at Virgil as you're in the back seat. So Virgil,
Poor Vernon.
You're burning. Right, he's going to take a shot. That's lasers. That isn't a miss. That's a 6. Jesus, that's a real miss. So absolutely fine. Basically, he takes the shot and it just sort of whizzes across. No problem at all.
Are these people stormtroopers?
And interestingly, he hits the bike on the other side.
Oh no,
that's where it is. And Nan, you might be in a little bit more trouble, as it looks like this bike's beginning to slow down, as there is now no more occupant on it. So, yes, there will be some stretching beginning to happen fairly soon. We will come back to that on your turn. Virgil, what would you like to do? First of all, would you like to give an apology?
No. Instead, I'm going to go in the medical bag, pull out the adrenaline, and go in the same spot so I can, like, numb everything.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. That's a feelings roll with advantage, so two dice.
Okay. 4 and 6.
4 and 6. Okay, that's fine. Do you know what? That's 2 passes. Should I give you something for that? Yeah, why not? Let's say you are super hopped up and you are ready to do some shooting or some action of some sort. So, is there anything else that you want to do on this turn? I'm happy for you to take another action.
Okay. I would like to strangle. No, I would like to. What I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
Dual in arm. Mm-hmm. I'm going to jump to the other bike.
Okay. Can I just ask a question here?
Yes.
For Vernon, is my cane still stuck in your knee?
Yes. But I don't feel it anymore. I don't feel it anymore.
Okay, all right, okay. Yeah.
That's true. Okay, you're gonna make a jump for the other bike, try and knock him off the bike and take that over?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Sounds
As I jump to the other bike, I'm gonna smash him in the face with the drill so I can get on the bike.
That sounds good to me. Let's make that a lasers, but you will have 2 dice as you're a soldier, seeing as you're doing a combat action.
All right. I got 3 and a 6. Laser feeling.
Cool.
So, you absolutely knock the guy off the bike. The bike stays level and you jump onto it. That is totally fine. You have a question, if you so wish.
It can still be controlled by someone else, right? The bike?
If somebody's on it, yeah.
All right, cool. So I am currently on. The other guy's off. Because I smashed him in the face with the. Great, cool. Just wanted to check that I can drive this thing in my next turn, I guess.
Okay, good. Yeah, you absolutely can. Now we're back to Sir Julian. What would you like to do?
So, what have we got then? We've got Vernon over there.
You've got Vernon on the right.
Who's driving a bike?
You've got a Nan on the left, and I'm stuck
half
here
in, half
the
out,
middle
Nan.
with you.
Of half in, half out, of like grabbing another.
I'm half on the other bike and half in our car.
On a bike.
Exactly.
Is there another car as well?
There is one hover car following behind, whose turn it is next. So if you've got an idea for that car, give it a go.
Are we in the streets at this point?
You are in the streets, absolutely.
Okay.
You are coming up to the roadworks that you did your flip with earlier.
Well, I think another barrel roll is in order here.
Don't say that when I'm drinking water. So what are you suggesting action-wise? What are you saying?
Well, what happened last time? Did I hit a ramp or something?
Yes.
Okay.
And you did
I'm
your
going to
flip.
go for the same ramp.
Good grief. Okay.
Don't I get a double roll because I'm a pilot?
No.
The best
pilot. Because this isn't piloting, this is driving. It's a little bit different. So
definitely piloting.
This isn't piloting, it's falling with style.
Some wings sprout out. No, let's make this a lasers roll. Also, are you looking to just do a jump, or are you looking to do some damage? How is this going to work?
To be honest, I'm still really pissed off. So I'm just looking.
All right.
I'm not thinking
You're
clearly.
Not thinking
here.
clearly. Okay, lasers roll, please.
I rolled a 5.
So that's the second time you failed to do this, right?
I know. Oh no.
Okay, this time, I'm sorry, you absolutely missed that ramp completely.
That's why I carry on then.
You're going to start collecting bollards at this roadworks, and essentially, you're basically now going along with a couple of bollards underneath the car that are sort of like scraping along. It basically looks like the car's trying to eat
They're just whacking Nan in the face as they go by.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, Nan's had a couple in the face, definitely. Yes, so basically that's completely failed. I don't even know what the hell you were trying to do.
Some of the bollards like hit the cop car in there behind us.
I would say that they're probably slightly better drivers, so no, they're to stay out of the way.
Yeah, take that, Julian. Better drive.
They are actually going next as well, so they are. Do you know what? They're going to try the same maneuver again. They're going to try and hit into the back of you. Obviously, they've seen now that Nan is hanging somewhat out of the car, so they're thinking maybe we can at least get one of them. Let's see how that goes. That's failed. So again, they try
better drivers, eh?
They try to whack into you. Let's say they slightly clip it this time.
It's the bollards.
Exactly, but there were too many bollards, and it's just not enough to take you off your stride, Sir Julian. So things continue as they are, and we have nobody on the bikes anymore. So we come to Nan. You're in a precarious position. What would you like to do, sir?
Now, I know what I'd like to do. Whether I can do it.
Whether it happens
depends on the chaos level. So what I'd like to do is move the bike from I'm hanging off the edge. I want to try and get back up with the bike. So I'm pulling myself back into the car and then kind of launch it into the trajectory of the following hover car. So I'm trying to maneuver it up so it pushes me back into the car, tips it sideways so that it's no longer got momentum going forward, and it just spins back into the cop car behind us.
Okay.
Super easy.
Okay. Let's make that a feelings roll, please.
6.
Yes, of course it's
God.
a 6.
Bloody hell!
Chaos. So instead of like tipping it out, I'm gonna like jump myself onto the bike and then maneuver it back. So it does the same. It's basically doing the same maneuver where I'm on it and I push it to the side so that it loses its momentum and it's going tumbling with me on it towards the car behind it. And then as it hits the car and explodes, obviously, I'm going to jump up over the top of it and then just land on the road behind and just go maximum chaos. As it just goes in behind it.
And then do a cool action man walk away from it as the explosion behind you.
No, I'm just going to camply walk back to our car and be like, where are my shoes?
Okay.
Where are your legs?
Yep. All of that happens.
What happened to the legs?
So Julian was kind enough to stop the car so that you can get back in, which was nice of him. And Virgil, you now have a bike as well. The three of you, Virgil on his bike, Sir Julian and Nan are heading back to the Raptor. Well done. You have evaded the police. You have left chaos in your wake in many different ways. As you board the Raptor, the computer greets you and says, "Greetings, everyone. Would you like me to fly us back to Space Station Aurora to meet with Ray?"
Can I ask? Do we get to keep
Yes.
the police bike at least?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes. That
Cool.
is now in the Raptor.
Oh yeah.
So yes, you absolutely keep the bike. You have the gem, and the computer is willing to fly you back to the space station.
I fly manually. Obviously.
Of course you do. This is why I said the computer's willing to fly, because I know that's exactly what you're going to say. Yep, you are absolutely fine with flying. You have your gin and tonic.
While I'm flying,
Yes.
I would like to rip out the cane from Virgil's knee because I need my cane.
In a good way or a bad way?
In a good way. I just want
you're
my
trying
cane.
to help.
I'm going to be polite about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to cause any problems here.
Of course not. That's
I just want my cane.
That's a lasers roll, please.
1.
Okay, that's good. That's a pass. Okay, so he removes the cane
Not a 4.
delicately, without asking for an apology for damage you've done to his cane. And you have once he's done this, you guys hit light speed. I'm not even going to ask you to count down. You hit light speed, and it goes. You are back at the space station Aurora, and sitting down back at the table you started at. A portly blue gentleman comes and sits down next to you, and he says, "Gentlemen, I take it that you were able to procure the item."
Just. I also don't listen to this guy either.
Okay, well, that means a yes, I suppose.
Look, I don't know who you are or what any of that was, but there was a naturist in a museum and some police. And would you like a foot?
Oh, I actually have enough feet. Thank you very much. Got 2 right here.
Are you sure?
You keep it. You keep that as like a trinket for the.
Around your neck.
Okay.
Although I do like the look of those shoes. I might take those.
No. I wasn't offering the shoes. I was offering the foot.
Okay, fair enough. Maybe leave them on the table. The barman can pick them up later. So Ray says, "Well, it looks like you've probably kept up your end of the bargain. Can I see the gemstone?"
Put it on the table.
Nice work. Okay, gentlemen, I have done as I said I would. I'm a man of my word, as you know from the last adventure. I definitely didn't cause you any problems then, 100%. I have done as I said. You are now in good with Griff. He is happy to serve you again. Just maybe don't steal from him. And the security manager doesn't even know your names. Don't you worry about that. One question. I just want to check. When you left, nobody saw your faces, did they?
No one alive.
No one alive. You're 100% sure, because it's very important nobody saw your faces and was left alive.
Would you like to ask him?
Okay, this is good. This is good. Because I'd heard reports there were a couple of security guards who were able to give facial identities of the villainous people who did this, but hopefully that's just complete nonsense. Obviously, we don't want anything like that getting back to the Lilyflower family. But okay, this is good. This is good. He gets up from your table and walks away, and then turns back and says, I might have some more work for you at some point. I'll let you know. I'll be in contact.
We don't want any more work from you.
I will still be in contact.
Please don't.
And he walks away, never to be seen again. No.
I turn to the others and go, who the fuck is that guy? I've never met him. And that, gentlemen, is where we're going to end this adventure. Hey.
Ruddy hell.
That was difficult.
Yes.
Well, thanks for watching part 2 of our Lasers and Feelings double bill. Everybody say goodbye. Let's go to Virgil first.
And from me, Sir Julian Bovington Smythe, I say goodbye to you all. Thank you for watching, and we shall see you soon, and get your monocles ready.
Okay, Virgil.
Vernon.
It might be his last goodbye. That is all.
And Rot.
Hey, man. Have you seen Jeffrey?
We have not. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Yeah.